Molex. The standard power interface, the Molex connector. In the world of internal computer power, the term Molex refers to the 4-pin power connector that served as the primary interface for hard drives, optical drives, and cooling fans for over 3 decades. Officially known as the AMP Commercial MA10LOK connector, it was developed by the Molex company and became the industry standard with the rise of the IBM PC. While it has been largely replaced by the SATA power connector for storage devices, it remains a critical component in modern systems for powering high-draw peripherals like liquid cooling pumps, complex LED lighting arrays, and older expansion cards. Physical architecture and voltage rails. The standard Molex connector is a large white or black plastic housing containing 4 large circular pins. It is a friction-fit connector, meaning it relies on the tightness of the pins to stay in place rather than a locking tab. A key feature of its design is the D-shaped housing, which acts as a physical key. This ensures that a technician cannot accidentally plug the connector in upside down, which would reverse the voltages and instantly destroy any connected hardware. The 4 pins on a Molex connector are strictly standardized to provide 2 different voltage rails, which allows it to power various components of a drive simultaneously. Pin 1, yellow, 12 volts. This rail provides the high power needed to run the mechanical motors in hard drives and high-speed cooling fans. Pin 2, black, ground. Pin 3, black, ground. Pin 4, red, 5 volts. This rail provides the lower voltage needed for the delicate logic circuits and controller chips on the drive circuit board. Durability and the wobbly pin challenge. For a technician, the Molex connector is famous for its mechanical durability, but also for its frustrating physical quirks. Unlike modern SATA power connectors, which are delicate and prone to snapping, the Molex housing is extremely rugged. However, the internal metal pins are often loose within the plastic shell. A common issue in the field is a pushed-out pin. If a technician tries to force a Molex connection where the pins are not perfectly aligned, one of the pins may be pushed out of the back of the connector instead of sliding into the receiving socket. This results in a dead device. To fix this, a technician must often use a small pair of needle nose pliers or a specialized pin extraction tool to realign and reseat the pins before making the connection. The legacy shift, Molex to SATA. As the industry moved towards serial ATA storage, the Molex connector was replaced by the 15-pin SATA power connector. This shift was driven by the need for more voltages, specifically the 3.3-volt rail, and a smaller physical footprint to improve airflow. However, because many power supplies still feature Molex connectors, technicians frequently use Molex to SATA adapters. A critical safety warning for any hardware professional involves these adapters. Low-quality, molded SATA adapters, where the plastic is poured directly over the wires, are notorious for causing electrical fires if the internal wires shift and touch. A technician should always prefer crimped adapters where the wires are mechanically secured into the plastic housing. Troubleshooting and modern use cases. When troubleshooting Molex-powered components, the most frequent failure point is a loose connection. Because the connector lacks a locking latch, years of vibration from cooling fans or mechanical hard drives can cause the plug to back out slightly. This can lead to intermittent power loss or arcing, where electricity jumps across a small gap, potentially melting the plastic housing. In modern high-end PC builds, Molex is still utilized for its high current carrying capacity. A single Molex connector can safely provide much more amperage than a SATA power connector. This makes it the preferred choice for powering multiple case fans via a splitter or for providing supplemental power to specialized PCIe riser cards used in data processing and mining rigs.